Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. For those of you that are new, I'm a part-time reseller out of Texas. I do this part-time. I'm not a full-time reseller. I basically go to garage sales and estate sales and find things that people are selling for cheap, and I take that item and put it on eBay and resell it for profit. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's not a full-time job. It is a part-time gig that I just like to do for fun, and it brings in a little extra money. So, wife can't hate us for that, right? So, well, you can't ask for a better hobby that pulls in cash and is a lot of fun. So, I truly enjoy it. It's a ton of fun for me. So, in today's video, what I wanted to do is just kind of tell you guys a little bit about what I've learned about vinyls and how to list them, how to package and ship them. It's going to be a quick video. It won't be too long, but yeah, I'm going to just kind of show you guys everything that I've learned. So we'll start from the basics. What's a good vinyl? What counts as like a vinyl that you want to buy to sell on eBay? Well, pretty much anything. I mean, if it's worth, $5 or more, I'll put it on eBay. So the first thing I did when I got back to the house that day was I went through the entire tub and just pulled out a lot of the good well-known bands like Elton John, Heart, Pink Floyd, the big name people, and just records that look like they would be worth good money. Sometimes the artwork is what sells. And some of the artwork on these albums is pretty cool. So, like you guys probably saw this one. You guys probably saw this one in the garage sale video. This artwork is really, really, really cool. This record is scratched. Has a lot of scratches on it, but I mean, in good condition, this album goes for about $25. I listed this album because it is damaged a little bit. The outer sleeve's not in great condition. The inner sleeve is ripped. The two records that are in here, one of them is severely scratched, but that really doesn't hurt the value or hurt the record being scratched doesn't mean you can't sell it. That's the thing that I had to learn about records and doing records. Now, I don't know a lot about this, guys. I'm not an expert, so if an expert does watch this video, if you see anything that I'm doing wrong or anything that I said that was wrong, I'm just going by what I've learned from people that I watched on YouTube that sell records full-time on eBay, and trying to go by what they said and learn the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert at this whatsoever, but I am trying to figure out how to do this the best way possible and make the most money as possible. So with that being said, let's get into the first thing that I think needs to be addressed. You can never judge a vinyl based on the condition of the actual jacket. Okay, now this is Jefferson Starship. This is Nuclear Furniture. It's a good album. It sells for about $8.99 on eBay. It's got a little bit of ring wear here on the back. I found out what that was. So that's ring wear. That's where the record just, on someone's shelf, they're pulling it in and out. It rubbed up against a bunch of other records and just created that ring wear on it. But the one thing I did was I went through, I pulled each record out. So the first thing you're going to look at when you're listing a record is you're going to look at the condition of the actual record itself. Okay. That kind of, if it's severely damaged, I will not even list it. But I mean, this has got a few scratches and scuffs. It's not too bad. It actually looks pretty darn good. It plays well. I tested it on the record player. But yeah, all in all, this has got some scratches. I mean, most people would think, oh man, I can't sell this on eBay. But the thing is, you actually can, guys. The only thing you're looking for is really, really deep scratches, and there's one right there, and that's on the end of the first song and the beginning of the second song on this record. So what I would do is take a look at that. I would also take a look at the inner sleeve and judge that, kind of see what kind of condition it's in. And then I would also judge the outer sleeve or jacket. This is going to be what basically attracts your buyers in the photo. Although this does not matter, but a good picture of this, nice bright picture of this, is going to attract buyers, of course. But so, you know, you see the ring wear here on the back, right there in the center as well. You got the three-dimensional chair here on the back. It's still three-dimensional. You got the chair on the front. Someone put their initials on here, and there is a lot of ring wear on the front as well. You can still read everything on the side of the vinyl. The bottom of the inner sleeve is busted out at the bottom, so you need to mention that in the listing. So what I would do is pull this out. I would take pictures. The first picture I would take is of everything out of here and nice and lined up, and just take a nice first picture, right? Then I would take 4 pictures, and I'll pop the pictures up here, guys, just each one right here, so that y'all can see the different ways that I took the picture. So I took a picture of this with the inner sleeve and the record, and then I took pictures of the record from several different angles. And then of course, you know, this laying down, the front of it, people want to see the wear right here at the front. And the wear of the jacket can also really tell you how many times this record has been pulled off the shelf and played. So that's one thing I learned as well. But one thing I ordered, these plastic sleeves for each record to go in. This is just going to give it good presentation when it arrives to the buyer. Okay. There's 3 things that I ordered the day, like literally as soon as I got in the truck. And y'all saw the garage sale video. As soon as I got in the truck, I ordered boxes, plastic sleeves for the records, which are down here. Got plastic sleeves for the records. And for the records that were missing the inner sleeves, I got new inner sleeves for those. And also, when you do replace the inner sleeve, you've got to make sure that in the listing on eBay that you put in there does not have original inner sleeve, replaced with blank white sleeve. So that's what I did at the start. I got all the records out, went through them, took some pictures. So I labeled each one, as you can see here. This is LP16. LP16. That's in my inventory database. It shows me where the record's at and all that kind of good stuff, so I know which one to pull when it sells. But this just gives it a real nice presentation, like it was taken care of by me, from me to the buyer. And then I got these records. You can use these for any other things too, guys. So if you don't sell all the records and you end up having some of these boxes left over, you can put books, comics, you know, all kinds of stuff in these. So it's pretty good. Let me pull up eBay real quick and I'll show you guys a couple things. So these are very, very easy to package and ship. That's one thing I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to package one up for you guys and just kind of show you how I package them. But I want to run through real quick just kind of how I listed them. Okay. So what we did. All right. So let's get a record out here that sold. It is LP27. LP27 was The Feel of Neil Diamond. This was actually a really good record. This sold for $29.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and package this one up and ship it out, guys. It's still got the original inner sleeve, and this record's in actually pretty good condition. And it also still has bays. It's my dog, sorry guys. But it also still has the a little bit of the cellophane left on it as well. A little bit of it, not too much. But anyways, the jacket's in very good condition. The record was in probably very good condition. Yeah, it says very good condition. But this sold for $29.99 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $34.46. So that's one of the records that we sold. The Doobie Brothers. All right, so the Doobie Brothers. It is still also in the CeeLo, in really good condition. The outer is in very good condition, probably VG plus, and then the inner sleeve is also in very good condition as well. And then the record was in G plus condition. So it's all in all, it was pretty good. So this one sold for $8.99 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $12.02. So we actually started the board, guys. I did this with the Marvel card buy that we did. Let's show you real quick. The record buy, this is the record buy, okay? This is, we paid $150 for the entire lot. We have sold a total of $103.93, and I've still got all of these to list. All of these, plus a few more in the garage. And then all of these have already been listed. There's 2 piles there that have been listed. So all of these still have to be listed, and these are all pretty decent sellers. About, you know, they sell pretty quickly, and also, you know, anywhere from $7.99 to $25.99 in there. I didn't find any like gems that were worth $100 or anything, so that sucked, but it is what it is. So Elton John sold for $9.99. David Bowie sold for $18.99. I've already shipped a few of these out, and I will put the actual thumbnail here of each one that sold in the sold listing. But yeah, so we've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 records so far. 32 records listed. We have left to list. We have 174 records out there, but that's not how many we have to list. We've got these right here with this. This is probably about 70 or so. And then we have probably about another 10 to 15 out in the garage that we've got to list. So I'd say probably about another 85 records that we have to list. So it's a tedious process because you have to be very, 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 very specific. But we're going to keep track of everything on the board so that you guys can definitely follow along with me and see, you know, what kind of profit. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the Neil Diamond record and how we listed it. So the title says Neil Diamond, The Feel of 1966. The Feel of is the name of the album, but The Feel of 1966, Bang, BLP, 214, Jacket is in VG, LP is in VG. So really, really good record here. Sold for $29.99 plus shipping. And I want to go over the description. So you know how there is that little condition description right above the pricing in your listings? Right there, I do not put everything. It's too much to type, and I don't want to put it right above that because the only part that people will read is the very, hang on, let me move the camera, is the part that they can see. They won't go through and read the whole thing. So I put in there, I put this is in used condition. Check photos and description below for full details. Okay? So that's what I did. So I have a full detailed description down here at the bottom, and I'll put a picture of it here for you guys. But I put this is in used condition. The LP itself is in very good condition, very minor scuffs or scratches. On the LP, the inner sleeve is in good condition. The outer sleeve is in very good condition. It has some wear on it. Check pictures for full details. Enjoy. So as you can see, the outer sleeve is in very good condition, very minor, no ring wear. It still looks really, really good. The record on the inside the inner sleeve is in good condition. I mean, it's nothing fancy. But let's say the bottom of the inner sleeve was busted out. We would need to put in the description on a record, because you have to describe these things very, very well, or you will get a lot of returns. I watched a guy on YouTube, and that's what he said. He said you have to describe these things very, very well, or you will get a lot of returns. So let's say the inner sleeve was busted out at the bottom, like, you know, someone dropped the record in and it busted out of the bottom, and it kind of hangs out of the bottom a little bit, you know, an inch or so. I'll put a picture here of what I'm talking about. But let's say it was. So in the description, I would put the bottom of inner sleeve is busted out, 2 to 3 inches wide, 2 inches wide, 1 inch wide, however much it is. And then I would also put a picture in the listing as well of that busted out. So once I'm done listing the item, I put everything back just like it was. And then I take it and I put it inside of one of these plastic sleeves, okay? And then what we're going to do now, all right, so now we have the record box we have the record. So what we're going to do first is we're going to place the record right in the center there. And these record boxes are really easy to use and really easy to ship these items in, or these records. Pull it tight on that side, pull it tight on that side, push flat, and take a piece of tape and just run it directly across the side like that, just to get it taped together, okay? Then the next thing I do is I take and I leave about 3 inches hanging off the top, and I want to put a piece of tape right down the seam, and about 3 inches hanging off, 3 or 4 inches hanging off the bottom, okay? So then what I'll do is I'll take the top piece, I'm going to push this tight against it and tape it, okay? Push this tight against it and tape it. Alright, so now it's almost ready for shipment. The only thing we need to do is I put a piece of tape here, put a piece of tape here, piece of tape here, flip it over, piece of tape here, piece of tape there. Alright, so now it has 2 pieces of tape there at the top, 1 in the middle, 2 pieces at the bottom, 1 in the middle. So now that record is fully protected. This record cannot get damaged during shipment. They can throw it around, do whatever they want to do. These boxes are really thick. They're corrugated. So if you need to do like 2 or 3 records in one, you can. But it does make it very easy to package and ship these LPs. So that's basically how I do it. So, this is a totally different genre. This is a totally different thing that I'm starting, and it's been going pretty well so far. I mean, I can't complain. I shipped out my first 3 records that I sold. The Elton John, David Bowie, and Stevie Wonder shipped out on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, I think. That's in an upcoming video. You guys will see that soon. Those shipped out, and they were delivered, and the customers left positive feedback. So I guess I did everything right on those. I mean, the descriptions were very detailed. Just one thing, guys, if you're going to list records and you're going to buy records, be very, very descriptive of what you are, what kind of record you're listing. You don't want to leave anything out. You know, if there's a big gash in the record, play it, make sure it plays well, and then put that there's a big gash between song 2 and 5 on side 1 of the record. People are not going to buy these from you just because they're scratched. That's the thing, guys. These things are old. They're going to be scratched up from being played all these years. It's just going to happen. And it's just the way it's going to be. And people, record collectors, they're still going to buy them. Because there's always that one record that someone's looking for that they don't have in the collection. So this is Neil Diamond. We got it packaged up. We'll go ahead and throw a label on it real quick. Alright, so that's it, guys. It's packaged up, ready to go. I think, so I'll tell you guys what I paid for everything. So I paid $150 for the lot of records. I paid $28 for 50 LP boxes, which once I get low, I'll have to order again. So let's say I order 100 of them. I'm in those for about $56. So all in all, about 200 bucks. The plastic covers and these inner sleeves, those were about like $9.99 each. I paid about 20 bucks total for those, 25 bucks after taxes and everything. They were free shipping. So all in all, we're into this record collection for about 225, 230 bucks. We're already back in the, we're not in the profit yet. We're making our money back slowly but surely. We have made $103 back gross as of right now. And as you guys see, I still have tons of records that are going to sell, tons of records to list as well. So I hope maybe this video helps anyone out that buys a record collection and is wanting to put some of the stuff on eBay. I think it's great to share this kind of stuff with you guys. not only for you guys to learn from my mistakes, but also maybe you guys can bring something up in the comment section below and maybe teach me something, man. I mean, I'm always open to constructive criticism. I do not mind you guys leaving comments down below of maybe how I should do something a little bit differently. Feel free to, please. That does not bother me whatsoever. And I also want to give a shout out to somebody, Lonnie from Garage Flips or Shed Flips. I got the knife in the mail, man. Love it. It's a resizer. You can resize boxes with it, and it's also a knife. So I got that in the mail, and of course I've got your sticker right here on my laptop to kind of keep me grounded. So, you know, learn where I came from and learn or excuse me, remember where I came from, and you know, kind of remember who I learned from. You know, you and Cincinnati Picker, I definitely learned a lot from, and I really appreciate y'all putting your videos out and letting us learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. And I hope I can do the same for anyone out there in the community, that you know, you can learn from my mistakes that I've made, and hopefully I can learn something from you guys. So again, for those of you that are new, my name is Tyler. I'm a part-time reseller out of Texas. I go to garage sales and estate sales to buy things and resell them on eBay. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sharing my story here with you guys on YouTube to maybe help educate you guys, or y'all can educate me a little bit. And it's fun all in all. You know, just fun for me to do, and I enjoy it. So I really do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. Again, if you see anything that I didn't mention, or maybe or hell, even in the videos, guys, if there's something I could do differently in the videos, maybe you want to see me grab each item from the shelf as I ship it. Maybe you want me to do like a quick, you know, record me shipping the items, but in fast forward, you know, so it goes real fast. I don't know, anything that y'all want to see in the videos, just let me know, and I'll try to put them in there and record it for you guys. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Much love. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video, and also leave a comment down below and say hi, guys. But we'll see you on the next video tomorrow. I didn't get to go to garage sales today. I actually slept in. I needed to get some sleep. I was really tired, and I set my alarm to get up this morning to go to garage sales at about 6:30, and I was just like, man, I can't do it today. I'm just gonna have to take a day off. But I have a full-time job, guys, and you know, I try my best to bring you guys some good content. But I will be going to estate sales tomorrow on Sunday. You can bet your ass I will be.